This is Josiah Plays Pillars of Eternity. We are here in Galawain's Maw, trying to solve something. Trying to see that the correct champion ascends to their victory or whatever. So, need to resolve this conflict one way or another. And, we're gonna do that first by talking to this person, Deathston.
Eyes open.
Kareth, this is no place for sightseeing, even for you. The beasts of Galawain's Maw are dangerous, and now more than ever.
A wiry elven man paces the cavern, his face etched with worry lines and his hand irritably thumping his lip. He looks up at you and sighs. Now, why did he call us Kareth? Does he think we're somebody else, or is that some sort of title? I don't know. I haven't seen that before. Maybe that means Watcher. This is Galawain's Maw? Now that is a stupid fucking question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway.
Yes, a den of beasts sacred to the Lord of the Hunt himself. Historically, the greatest predator of Air Glanfath has claimed the back of the Maw as its lair. Lately, however, there's been some dispute as to who should occupy that position. And it's leading to discord among our hunters.
So they are actual beasts, sacred beasts. One of them needs to be the top beast. And right now there's a dispute because apparently it's the lion, but everybody thinks it should be the bear, and the bear wants to fight the lion, but the lion doesn't want to fight. That is what I've gotten so far about this place. He glances up and into the cavern. Something else? I prefer action to talk, but I'll answer your questions as best I can. What's wrong with the beasts?
They won't fight.
He stops pacing and turns to you. And it's Galawain's will that they battle.
This is truth.
He looks at you carefully. The Maw has always been home to one great predator. Every so often a challenger comes along, and the two battle for territory. But Sul remains in her den, and Oernos can't confront her there. Now, two mighty predators, and their kin, hunt from the same stock. It's thinning the herds, and it's thinning patience around here, too. He resumes his pacing. And this waiting, it's not the deliberate, watchful waiting of a hunter lying in ambush. It's stagnation, tedium, hoping for something to happen. He clenches his hands into fists. But I'm powerless to act. One half of the fangs will cry favoritism if I try to drag the lioness out myself. Would you favor Sul or Oernos? He frowns. I see both sides. Sul's cunning is unmatched, but Oernos is the mightier of the two. Both embody traits prized by Galawain. Well, I'm on Team Sul so far, but I want to know more about the two predators. There's never been a more cunning hunter than Sul, but some say she's losing her edge. Oernos, on the other hand, is all edge, and many of our number think he's the rightful successor. His fingers drum a restless rhythm on his thigh. Blood's simmering. It's going to boil over if a little doesn't spill soon. I received a vision from Galawain about these beasts. Aggressive, too, he believes me. His tired eyes go wide. From the clever hound himself? He looks you up and down. If you truly have Galawain's blessing, I won't stand in your way, but I can believe he sees a forceful champion in you. That's right, I'm a forceful champion. I've been called that before. I'm sometimes known as that. He gives you a heavy iron key. We don't normally permit outsiders to venture into the Maw, but you understand that you do so at your own risk. and Soul's lions are likely to attack intruders on sight. Still, perhaps you can coax her into fighting the bear. Do whatever you can to end this stalemate. Let's talk about something else. Such as? Tell me about yourself. I'm the leader of the Fangs. We're an order of hunters and warriors devoted to Galawain, and we see that the places of the Builders remain pure. Yeah, I've had to kill some of your people before. Not a fan, really. Not truly a tribe, but we do gather, and argue like one. Our members come from all of the tribes, but most of us were born three-tusked Stelgare, Fisher Crane, and Keepers of the Stone, naturally. Not a lot of guided compass among them, huh? Where could I find Soul? Straight at the back of the maw. He points down the halls on either side of him. You could get there, you could get through either way, but mind where your feet step. The maw is a dangerous place, and Soul's pride and her advocates are on the alert. Where is Oernos? Good question. Bear's out hunting right now, but he'll return soon. He's never gone for long. Goodbye. So he was a wealth of information. Find the old lioness in Galawain's maw. The greatest predator in Air Glanfath has traditionally lived in the maw as Galawain's favored. Soul, a lioness, has held that position for decades. Oernos, a bear, has come to challenge her, but Soul has refused to meet him. Without a fight to resolve the matter, the Fangs are split over which beast is the rightful champion. Destin, their leader, hopes that I can coax Soul into open combat. Oh, and I just got a key. I was gonna pick this lock too. So I can go in there.
Secrets whisper here.
Still looking around? Watch your step. Tempers run hot around here, and not just among the animals.
Alright. So I can go this way. Or I can cross this gap here. Or
Nice
I can
and
go down
slow.
this way. Let's see what's here. Oh yeah, and there's... May their blood freeze in their veins. Ah, this will require a proper key as well. So let's have a chat with Larha. Shall we?
Tread carefully, Estramor.
An Orlan woman stands ankle deep in the sand, sharpening a spearhead. Another wanderer from the frozen lands? She points the flint spearhead at you. Bethel may be wide-eyed and soft-headed, but I'm not so easily fooled by you, Estramoran. I've got my eye on you. Have other foreigners come this way recently? Glamfelon, worshippers of Rymergond, they claim. Those are the ice elves, the pale elves. Simply looters and defilers by another name, that's the truth. The spearhead flashes as she shakes it at the door. They disappeared behind the doors of Noonfrost, and now our lake turns to ice and the cold creeps ever closer. Yeah, I'm aware of the situation. I'm gonna handle it, don't even trip. She digs a trench in the sand with one bare foot. Yet Bethel is timid, and she has convinced the other Anamfatha that we must respect these Estramoran and their traditions, no matter what mischief guides their hands. She raises her head, slowly looking back toward the entrance. Sounds like you should take matters into your own hand. No, wait. I'm guessing you didn't leave it at that. I sent my own sister, one of my finest scouts, to sniff out the Pale Elves' corruption. I was certain the Anamfatha could not ignore the defilement in Noonfrost once Alwa's own eyes had seen it. But she still hasn't returned. Oh, am I about to get another side quest? She looks away. Now I bear the responsibility for her fate, and I can't send the Fangs after her without openly defying Anamfatha. I could look for Alwa. I like quests. She gives you a guarded look. I don't dare to hope. Whatever catastrophe has befallen Noonfrost does not feel like the work of Kith, but nothing would bring me greater joy than seeing her again. She glances at the sand and frowns. I would take any assistance you can give. What are you doing here? My stocks, oh, she's a merchant. My stocks equip my brethren in the fangs, and my hands train them to fight, hunt, and track with skill. What purpose brings you here? Tell me about the Maw. An ancient place of beasts and dangers. As followers of the clever hound, we assemble and train here as hunters, warriors, and defenders of the Builder's sacred places. Chaos pervades the Maw, and more than ever due to this stalemate between the beasts. She shakes her head. But Destin refuses to intervene, and many itch to settle the matter over blood. Don't worry, I'm going to settle this matter too. Don't even trip. Do you have any supplies for sale? Only the finest. I think that's probably going to prove to not be true, but okay. Ooh. Bleak Fang. Rhaegar Konek. Exceptional, this and that. Wheat. She's got stuff. She got herself some named items. For real. Redfield. 7 Skulders worth. Oh, I'm going to be reading some item descriptions for a minute. Milk. Could I just... I just need some milk. I can just see this conversation. She's like, I have here Bleak Fang. And she goes through the whole story of it. And now I have this mighty hatchet called Rhaegar Konek. And she starts telling me all about it. Or perhaps you would prefer this battle axe, Wei Toki. And she starts telling me all the story about it. And I'm just like, actually, could I just get some milk? You got milk? Hammer and chisel. Camping supplies, pry bar. I don't think I can buy camping supplies. Yeah, I can't. Just because it's funny. Milk. Alright, let's read about these items. First is Bleak Fang. It's a stiletto. Grants touch of rot on a critical hit. Once per encounter. That is pretty badass, actually. I mean, if I had somebody in my party that would use something like that, which I don't, but... A Nasataki huntress was tracking game with the other wives of her tribe when a terrible blizzard separated her from the rest of the party. Starving and nearly snowblind, she ate the leather of her gloves to fill her belly while she searched for food. As her strength was fading, she came upon the corpse of a caribou, frozen and half-gnawed by Arctic foxes. She ate her fill, and, exhausted, fell into a deep sleep. When she awoke, she saw the fingers of her left hand stricken with a numbing corruption. As she journeyed back in the direction of her village, she watched the corruption spread along her knuckles and across her hand. Unwilling to succumb to it, she took her stiletto and cut off her hand at the wrist. And that apparently turned her stiletto into Bleak Fang. Wow. That's kind of grim. Then there's Rhaegar Konek, is a hatchet. 5 deflection, accuracy against people, damage against people, attack speed, hits to crits. That thing's a badass. If I had like a dual-wielding barbarian or monk, that weapon would be great for them. After enduring a series of Zorup raids, a small Glonfothan clan near Maiden Falls requested aid from the legendary scouts of the Fisher Crane tribe of Thane Bog. Such was the cunning of the scouts that they ambushed the Zorups in their own caves. One of the quickest Orlan warriors slaughtered the Zorup chieftain with his own hatchet, naming it Rhaegar Konek, Clever Cutter, in honor of the victory. So, we killed some fucking Zorups and we're all excited about it. Alright. Wei Toki. That's a pretty cool looking axe. Crit multiplier, exceptional. Crits can inflict prone. That's pretty neat. I don't know what that means, can inflict prone, though. Like, I guess there's just a chance when you crit somebody that it will knock them prone. Hailing from the lands of Rawatai, Wei Toki, or Water Axe, is covered in traditional spiraling symbols for water and the sea. A Maua craftsman sought to instill the axe with the same power of a rolling wave, striking foes with sudden, fearsome force. When the axe is swung, it is said, the twisting cymbals undulate like the waters of the Great Eastern. That's awesome. Very flavorful items in this. I like them a lot. Then there's Redfield. It's a shield. A medium shield. Pretty cool looking. Grants Harbinger. Area of effect. Oh, it reduces enemies' accuracy around you. That's cool. I mean, it's not nearly as good as the shields I've already got, but it's cool. This battered shield saw use in one of the bloodiest battles of the Broken Stone War, after which it fell into Glanfathan hands. Though the shield's name first referred to the original bearer's heraldry, these days it serves as a reminder of the sea of corpses that once littered the fields of the Deerwood. The shield retains its vibrant hue, and the flash of crimson often proves a distraction to foes. Huh. Okay. And finally, there is 7 Skulders worth. Ooh, stealthy. I don't know what that means. +2 stealth, +1 move speed. What? I like the sound of this. A rural Deerwooden legend holds that armor crafted from the hide of the nocturnal, secretive Skulder imbues the wearer with preternatural stealth. Determined to best every like-minded fellow to test this superstition before him, one enthusiastic hunter crafted this hide from no fewer than 7 Skulders. Though it is unclear what effect the quantity had, the result is a dark-hued armor that blends undeniably well with the shadows. I'm buying this. I don't know if I'll even end up wearing it, but whatever. I have infinite money, so I'm just going to buy it just to try it on. Just literally to see what it looks like, and consider whether or not I want to enchant it up and use it. Okay, we're done here. Yeah. Prison of Ice. Ooh, another new side quest. Nice. The lake in Old Song has begun freezing over ever since the arrival of a group of pale elves. Larha, a member of the Fangs, sent her sister Alwa to investigate. Alwa went to the Temple of Noonfrost looking for answers. She hasn't returned. Enter Noonfrost in Old Song. Well, I'm already going there, so that's convenient. Alwa, a scout of the Fangs, went missing in Noonfrost, a temple on the lake. Larha had sent Alwa to investigate the cold spreading from the temple. Larha believes the Pale Elves who recently came to the temple may be the cause of this. Regardless, I may be able to find Alwa, or evidence of her disappearance, in Noonfrost. Alright, good. Yeah, that's another one we'll do while we're there.
My thoughts will be as silent as my feet.
What's up, Fangs Hunter? What's up, Larha? But what about this door? I can't go in there, huh? Alright. Let's take a look at this armor real quick. Boop. Paralysis scroll, come down here. Maelstrom scrolls. Put these things, put the milk away. 7 Skulders worth. Oh, that's kind of cool. Looks barbaric. Looks more barbaric than what she's wearing. I do like her current armor though. It's cool looking. So, here's the question. Currently her stealth is at 10. It doesn't stack. It doesn't stack with her, whatever the fuck is giving her her boots. Oh, she wouldn't need to wear these boots anymore, though. Which means she could get some other cool boots on. And I could enchant it up, like, it's exceptional. This is superb with plus dexterity. Is she actually using that plus dexterity? Yes, she was actually using it. So I'm going to want to put plus dexterity on this. What else does this have on it? DR9 minus 25% recovery speed. DR11 minus 25, but that's because it's superb, not exceptional. Defense against hobbled, stuck, and paralyzed. Grants nature's I've never used this. Damage reduction slash. I think I enchanted that onto there. What if I wanted to take this and I wanted to be like, bam, legendary, son, with that bog dragon scale. And I wanted to be like, okay, hold on, if I legendaried this, it would then have 11 out of 14 enchants, right? Because this is 8 instead of the 4 that's on there. So then I could still put a... Oh, I couldn't put a +2 dex on there, unfortunately. And I couldn't proof it against anything. Wish I had another Audra Dragon scale. I should save this Bog Dragon scale anyway. So I could put this on there. Oh, but let's take a look at boots. Because if I decide to do this, I get some new boots. Because I won't need to wear these anymore. So I can put whatever boots I want on. And I have a shit ton of extra boots laying around. And they are made for walking, just in case you were curious. Speed. Speed. Defense against prone and push. Sneak. And nothing's ever flanked, unfortunately. Two reflex. Sturdy. A lot of the same. Consecrated ground. This one constitution. Grants wild sprint once per rest. That is pretty fucking good. Actually. I wonder if the move speed from this stacks with... Actually, there's a way I can find out. There's a way I can find out, I think. I can go in here. I can take some speed boots. I can put this on her. And then I can look at this. And I can be like, do. Plus move speed. Now I can be like, boots of speed time. Boom. And then I can look at this. Ah, it is suppressed. But still, that +3 move speed would be really cool. I don't know that it's really worth it, though. I'd be giving up a little bit of DR. Because I'd have to put my Dex +2 on this. That's gonna take me up to 11 out of 14. And I couldn't enchant it up after that, so then I'd have to put, like, proofing, like slash proof or something. I think it'd probably be worth it to give her the speed. So what we're gonna do with this is put a +2 dexterity on it. And I think we'll... Wish I could get that speed enchant off of there. Then I can make this legendary. But now we'll just slash proof it. And that's her new armor. Now she's speedy, just like Devil of Karak is. Which is great. Okay.
Let's see what we got.
It's been forever since I bought a piece of equipment.
Huh?
There she is. Yeah, she looks suitably barbaric for my tastes, I guess.
Nice and slow.
Alright, do we cross the gap or do we go up here? I don't see much reason to cross the gap. Crossing the gap probably just lets you bypass some fights and end up in the same place. And I'm pretty deeply unconcerned about fighting some fucking lions at this point in my life. Lion... Oh. I'm not just fighting lions, I'm fighting lion... actual tribes members, huh? And lions. Alright. Well...
Hey.
Dare, do you want to solo everything? I think you probably
I'm
could.
ready.
Hey.
Go, Adair. Oh, did they just... Is that like a fucking werelion? Oh, that was a crit. Did he just upgrade his sword? Still says 4 out of 5. That was also a crit. Still says 4 out of 5. Alright, so anyway, he's immune to these things, but there's no sense in me standing around.
I'm ready.
Hey.
Everybody else can come play.
Your thoughts Permet Kong Swolias. I'm ready.
Everybody stop, except for Adair. Finish it. Finish it with a crit! Nope. Oh, it did level up! It did level up! Kill 20 enemies, melee enemies with steadfast, or kill 100 enemies with steadfast. Okay, what does it have now? It's exceptional, immune to frightened. That's pretty cool. 5 will, 1 resolve. I really want to see what the next level of it is. I really do. Oh good, a saber. Just a plain saber.
Nice and slow.
Oh, where does this go? It goes to the... Old Song District. Really?
Found
it's a trap!
Something.
It's a trap! Man, we detect traps from really far away. By we, I mean Katie. She's the trap expert.
Finished.
Couple tanglefoot traps.
Mm-hmm. Worth a look.
Oh, we found a hidden thing. What is it? It's a topaz. Oh, alright. Take it. Look, I just... Oh, there's a lion. What the fuck is this lion doing?
Hey.
Do it, Adair. Adair's handling business. I am not running over that trap like a fool. Hey, what is this asshole doing? Attack me! Attack me! Don't attack them. Did that count? 1 out of 20. 1 out of 20. Done.
Eyes open.
See, this is where we would have come if we'd have just come across the bridge. We would have skipped, like, a little bit of fighting. That's it.
Worth a look.
Let's see what lies this way.
Let's see what lies this way. A lion. It's an alliance of lions. Adair, do you
Hey.
wanna start some shit? Ooh, look at all those. Why don't you two back the fuck up? Everybody else, come back here. Adair, you got this, right? Hey, that lion's getting healed. It's gonna take him so long to kill all these. If I could just go AFK right now. And eventually he would kill all of these lions. He's getting it done, but slowly. Let's just get in here and... This sounds... Oh, it also hits... Oh, it's versus 40. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try this move. I'm gonna try boil their flesh from skin to bone. See how that goes. And then I want her to amplified wave off of Adair. That was nice. That was nice. Do another one. Shit. She has enough stuff for it. And you run over here.
I'm sorry.
Ring of the Ancient Forge! Boom! Get stunned, everybody.
I have them.
She just jibbed that fucking... Paralyzed cone. The rogues are chilling back here like, hey, could we get in on this, or... And I'm like, no. Look how fast they are, they're both super fast. They just ran over and just wrecked. Everybody come back here, unless you're a dare, then you can finish off this last lion. Nice. Good hit. Though he killed him with bash, which I don't think is great, because I don't think that counts for the sword. He's got 4 out of 20, though. He's getting there.
I'll keep an eye out. Right.
Now let's disarm this.
Finished.
And this.
Finished.
Let's go this way. Oh, what do we have here? The mist rising from the depths feels heavy and warm. Will this open this door? Ah, it's just another way out. Okay. It's a trap.
Worth a look.
Disarm, please. Disarm, please.
Found something.
Found a hidden thing. I love finding hidden things. Even if it's just a flask of war paint and a potion of iron skin. Ooh, this is looking important up ahead. Galawain's Shrine. Let's back up. Let's back it up. Let's go the other way first.
Finished.
Lion clansman. Psh. Hello, lions. Okay, now she's gonna test her super fastness. She doesn't look that fast all of a sudden.
Hey.
And now she is. I wish she had like an AoE of some kind. And who else is almost dead? They're both enraged, so we can't tell what they're... Alright, everybody else. Come and play. What the fuck is happening here? Stun.
Hey.
Got him!
You're not getting... Hey.
There, you want to finish that one off? That one's healing. Come on, Adair. You can do it. Alright, now it's Savage Defiance is worn off, so hopefully it won't keep healing. I like how it totally can't hit him. You got this, Adair! Go! Victory! Yes! Six out of 20. I just want to know what the next level gives you, because I'm trying to decide if I want to keep using that sword or if I want to switch to that other one. And I need to know what it gives you. Nothing up here? No hidden stuff? No? No? Looks like I've explored the whole place except for this final chamber here. Ah, I can probably get through this somehow. So let's, let's do this. A thick, snarled tangle of dagger-sharp thorns and vines has grown across this passage. As you look on, the entire wall of vegetation seems to move, almost like it were breathing. Thick coils of vines twist and writhe across the gap, with a quiet rustle of foliage. Let's examine these vines. Through the gaps in the twisting vegetation, you catch brief glimpses of what seems to be a wide circular chamber. From time to time, you catch sight of tawny hides, and the rustling of the vines is briefly obscured by low growls. Shall we try to sneak through? Let's try to sneak through. That sounds fun. You find a brief opportunity as two vines move in opposite directions, clearing a path, and carefully step forward. Uh-oh. It's gonna check everybody's stealth, not just the one good person that I pick or whatever. You start off well, moving carefully around and past the web of plants. But halfway through, a dare steps on a dry, dead branch, and a vine suddenly darts forward with unnatural speed. Ah, but my dexterity comes into play. Moving quickly, you grab a dare and yank them aside, and the vines miss their target. The motion stirs other plants, however, and the two of you quickly scramble for the far side of the wall. You step out into the next chamber. Yeah, we made it. I don't think anybody got injured or anything.
Nice and slow.
Oh, these ones are non-hostile. A dense tangle of thorns blocks the path. The vines twitch and wriggle.
Be cautious. Be constant.
And this is the same place where we got to before. Alright, so what we're gonna do is position ourselves appropriately here.
Following your lead.
Right here.
Hey.
I'm ready.
Hey.
We're gonna quick save. And we're gonna move a dare up and we're gonna handle our business here. Ooh, look at that big lioness. Irensi. An elven woman intercepts you as you advance into the lair. Behind her is the largest lioness you've ever seen, a sleek beast with fangs as long as carving knives. The woman blocks your path to the lioness, seemingly at ease around the monster. This is Sul's domain, Estremor. She shall not leave it for Oernos or any other challenger. What are you doing here with Sul? She looks at the lion with something between fondness and admiration. Defending the rightful champion of Galawain's maw. Oernos' supporters would have her ousted in favor of a bear that isn't strong enough to come and seize his territory on his own. Why does Sul refuse to face Oernos? Oernos is welcome to confront her here, as many challengers have in the past. What the bear's supporters want is for Sul to leave her lair and fight in the open where he has an advantage. But why should she? If Sul has an advantage here, it's one she's earned. Would anyone expect to blunt the bear's claws in order to even the odds? She's got a really good point. The Lord of the Hunt gives unique advantages to each. It's not for us to decide that some of them are worth less than others. The lioness gives a low growl, and Irensi smiles. Also, Sul has recently given birth to cubs. They're small now, but when they grow, they'll be mightier than either Sul or Oernos. But if Sul is killed in combat, that bear will tear her young to shreds. Such is the way of the wild. Her legacy is too valuable to perish this way. If we truly want the mightiest of beasts in the maw, then her cubs must grow to maturity. I'll deal with Oernos. Good. That bear isn't nearly as strong as Einden and his followers think. If someone were to prove just how easily that bear can be killed, that would cure everyone of their delusions about it. Yeah, I'm on Team Sul here. I'm on Team Sul. Uh-oh. I think the bear's back. Oh, look at that big old bear. It's unbelievable. I can hardly bear to see it. Fortunately, I am bearing arms. I bear the responsibility of dealing with this problem, and I ain't lying about it. Okay. Bear's helmet looks stupid. At least with his armor, it doesn't match at all. That helmet would look pretty cool with this armor. I think it's supposed... It is. It's even got the same name. It's supposed to go with her armor, but he's the one that's wearing it because he wants the +3 resolve. And wait, how much resolve? Oh, he only gets 1 from the sword. But it stacks, right? I think that's what we liked about it. It stacks. It does. Which is nice. Because I guess because it's a soulbound item or whatever. Or what do they call these things? Soulbound, yeah. This shield's amazing. I do like the fact that with the shield and sword, he has an aura that makes other enemies afraid, and yet he himself is immune to fear. That's pretty badass. Alright, so I'm on Team Sewell. I'm gonna go... I'd rather go fight the bear than fight the lion, and I want the lion to remain champion personally. So... that's who the old queen and the new king are. Obviously, the lion and the bear. Eindin believes that Sewell must be eliminated if she won't face Awarenos in open combat. Irensi explained that Sewell's advantage in the Maw is one she has earned, and one that no huntress of her cunning would concede. If Awarenos wishes to seize her position, he should confront her in her lair. Furthermore, Sewell has given birth to cubs that could one day be mightier than either beast if allowed to mature. Yeah, alright. Can I talk to Sewell? No. Ooh,
Found something.
Hold up. Tufts of tawny fur and crushed grasses carpet a small hollow in the back of the cavern. Oh, is that where the cubs are? Oh, look at all this hidden stuff. Moonwell, war paint. I like how I didn't fight her, but I'm collecting her loot. I already have some pairs of these boots. Barbarian squares his shoulders and plants his feet as if ready for a fight. Barbarian keeps her chin down, her eyes darting from side to side. Any news of the bear? Goodbye. Alright, I'll go handle the bear. Don't even trip. I'll go handle the bear right the fuck now.
Let's see what lies this way.
Right now I will handle that burr. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, oh, that's a lot of bears. I can barely believe it. It's frankly embarrassing how many bears are in this room. However, they shall prove no barrier to me completing my quest. Bear puns are the easiest. Barely even have to try. Well, let's back everybody the fuck up here.
I'm ready.
Hey.
Right here.
I'm ready.
Following your lead.
Alright, here we go. Adair and the bear. Eindin sighs, spinning his axe by the shaft. Too much waiting. Something's got to happen soon. Awarenos isn't the rightful champion.
If you stand on the side of that toothless old bag of bones, then you stand in my way.
He hefts his axe. The bear growls. So if I was a fighter, or a hunter, or a Darkosi Paladini, I'd have a special option here, but I don't. Try me. Here we go. We gotta fight some serious bear people here. Alright.
Hey.
Whatever the fuck ever. I got this. Awareness is almost dead, lol. Knock Einden down. Abaddon's labor! Oh, that was fucking awesome. Ring of the Ancient Forge! Dragon's Breath! Overwhelming Wave! We're just using the shit, because I don't even care. That's why. Because I don't even care. Just gonna kill me some bears. Amplified Wave! Well, that'll do it for awareness. Oh, that'll do it for everything. Oh, that guy's left! Einden! Solo him down. Everybody stop. Adair, you got this. Go. Oh, that guy's left too. Everybody else can finish this person off. You got this, Adair. You got this, Adair. Yeah, you do. Seven out of 20. That was an easy fight. Exceptional club. Elder bear claws. Bear claws, yum. Probably not those kind of bear claws. Alright, what does the quest say now? Return to Galawain at Ter Everon in Elm's Reach. I have resolved the stalemate between the beasts. I may now receive my blessing from the Seeker God himself. Oh, quest is done. Well, we gotta go back and talk to the people.
If secrets whisper here, I shall
and
listen
see what they have to say now that I did this. Just get in there. I barely broke a sweat there. They couldn't bear the pressure. Any news of the bear? I've dealt with Awarenos. You chose well. Soul's cubs will grow up to be quick and fierce, and so will the fangs if we follow their example. She looks at the sleek lioness. Thank you for resolving this, Estremor. You're welcome. No probs. Soul's cubs will grow into the mightiest hunters that have ever roamed Air Glanfath. Yeah, no probs. No probsies. Really, frankly, it was pretty fucking easy. Not gonna lie to you. It's pretty fucking easy. Larha? Nothing new?
Steady does it.
What about the other person? Where's the other person with a name? Destin.
Still looking around? Watch your step. Tempers run hot around here, and not just among the animals.
I've dealt with the situation between Soul and Awarenos. And Soul remains champion. Many of the Fangs are gladdened to see her stay. Perhaps it's Galawain's way of telling us to remember our roots and prize our cunning as hunters. Thank you for your help, Gareth. May Galawain guide your path. Take this with our thanks. He seems to suddenly remember something. You might visit Ter Everon to pray to the Lord of the Hunt. He sometimes grants special favors for those who prove themselves. I got an item, Cat's Claw. Ooh, it's a sword. Bypasses DR and it's exceptional. A knight once roamed the living lands in pursuit of adventure. Though few knew his name, all recognized him by his blade, a graceful weapon fixed to a lion's head pommel and a crossguard shaped like rending claws, and by the black cat that followed at his heels. While some believe the cat to be the knight's companion and familiar, others claim that she was a spirit-shifted druid who had forged the knight's sword with a piece of her essence. The blade, long and slender, was said to slash at the soul of the knight's opponents. That's awesome. Into the stash. I mean, I'm just saying, into the stash. Oh, I don't need their stuff. Let's go out this other door and see if it leads to where I think it's gonna lead. So that's 2 of the 4 god quests resolved. The other one involves fighting a dragon, and the other one involves going into this frost place and doing a cold dungeon. I suspect it's going to be a cold dungeon. I'm already imagining the one in what was it, Icewind Dale 2? Ah, it does lead out here. And now you can take that way. Somehow, apparently, I opened this gate from the inside like it wasn't no thing. Alright, so what are we going to do next? Oh, I know what we're going to do next. We're going to go Prison of Ice. Yeah, we're going into Noonfrost. Right. Where was the... Here. Right here.
Hail, Estramore.
You have... No, not you. Was there another merchant? There was. It was inside. I was thinking about resting. And if I was going to rest, I was going to get another camping supply, but maybe I'll just... Well, I think I will rest. And we'll go in here next. Camping's not allowed in this area. The fuck? Well, fine. I guess I won't rest right here then. But in our next episode, we will enter Noonfrost. Yes, Noonfrost, this crazy cold temple of frozenness. Seems like it's going to be pretty cool. But that's going to do it for this one. So thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays Pillars of Eternity.